I'm Alan Kenyon.
David Harn-Oram.
And our project.
We did a RFID scanner on our Nexus board.
And system requirements, we wanted to interface. It's an ID12 innovations chip, pretty much a basic 125 kilohertz RFID scanner. What else was there? Yeah, the MicroBlaze picks up that data. It's just spit out serially. So we pick it up using a UART and just output it to the LCD screen. There's also, on the RFID card, there's a 10...
It's a 10-character ASCII code that basically is an ASCII encoded hex number that identifies the card, and then it has a 2 ASCII character hex code, which is a checksum that is the exclusive OR of each 2-character segment of the 10-character code, and that gives a checksum to check whether the data you received is valid or not.
And then we also had a little LED that lights up whenever you swipe it, and it's really easy to integrate. The ID12 has like a buzzer thing that just kind of does it automatically. Awesome. And the hardware architecture, pretty much the same kind of thing. We had the MicroBlaze, the RAM, UART for the RFID scanner, then 3 GPIOs working for buttons and the LCD. And then external circuitry, got the Nexus 2 RFID scanner, and we had to tie it to the 5-volt. The RFID scanner had a reset. It was tied to 5. Function select. The scanner lets you do like magnetic cards and other types of cards. So for our RFID card, we wanted to use, it was supposed to be tied to ground.
Yeah, because this pin will allow you to select a magnetic swipe compatible mode. So it'll act like a magnetic card reader when you touch the RFID card to it, rather than just serially spitting out the character data.
Yeah. And then we have the circuitry just to light up an LED.
Software architecture is pretty simple. We initialize the LCD, wait to get a start transmission. If we haven't gotten it, we keep going back and waiting. Once we do get it, we then pull the UART for the additional bits to get the rest of the characters, display the RFID code on the LCD screen with the checksum, and then go back to waiting for another start transmission signal.
That's pretty much the same thing, just kind of slowly. Yeah, same thing. And then, yeah, project status. It's all working, so let's just get a demo now.
So we have our 125 kilohertz RFID card here. You can see that it's just waiting. It says card ID, and there's nothing there because we haven't touched the card to it. So when we put the card there, the light goes on, and we get the card data. So we got 10 characters here, 4500B8, E4, B8, and then a checksum, A1, and that's the XOR of each 2 characters altogether. And that tells us we got a card read from this card. I wish we had some more cards so we could show you different cards and how they work, but all the other cards I had, I found out were 13.56 megahertz cards instead of 125 kilohertz cards. So that's all we got, but the system works.
Lights up. Great.